It's important you will see in the fight.
They're training with these.
What's the truth?
The truth is that they need to have more technique and more skills in their arsenal to be a complete martial arts fighter. And right now they're still at a beginning stage, and they weren't ready for this type of competition.
我想要建议铁块啦，郭思贤，因为他的身体里面感觉好像被设定了一种程式，就是好开始，然后就是要永远的很激动。可是我觉得有时候啊，练武术那么久了，我觉得有时候很激动，你练不到东西。你永远很激动的时候，你是练不到东西的。你必须静下心来，放慢，你才会看到你自己的缺点在哪里，然后你要怎么样去调整这些缺点，或是有什么东西是可以学的，你要怎么样快速的把它学会。如果你每次都处于在这种亢奋的时候的时候，你是不会思考的。你不思考，你怎么学东西呢？所以我认为，就是我给铁块的建议是，你要先静下来，然后好好去想一想。当然，该激动的时候要激动，该速度的时候速度。可是问题是在学习的时候，你先放轻松，去试试看这些动作，然后多做几次，然后慢慢越做越快，越做越快。这样子，我相信可以对他的学习，还有就是他的成长，应该会比较大帮助。
And we didn't have enough time to focus on them and train them.
And I feel so ridiculous because people think they are striker, but in the end they fight on the ground.
Because that's the whole point of the Gracies were making in the beginning of MMA is that 90% of every fight end up on the ground at one point. And it's true, like not just an MMA fight, but a street fight or self-defense fight. Everybody thinks that they're going to get in there and be like the Karate Kid and just punch one time and the guy's out and they win. But the truth is that's not how it is.
But you know the Chinese martial arts, they have idea is, I fight on the street, you know. But what if I fight with 3 different guys?
Right. But how
if I take down, then people will just like,
right. But if you can't even beat one guy, how can you beat 3 guys?
Everybody thinks it's so easy to knock somebody out. Everybody thinks martial art is like a movie, you know, you walk and you punch a guy one time and he falls down, you punch a guy one time and he falls down. But the truth is, it's very, very rare and requires excellent technique and timing and power to knock somebody out with one punch or even many punches. Especially with those with gloves on, it's very hard to knock somebody out. It has to be at the right time.
That's the question. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Everybody says, the ground fighting is not good because, if you fight more than one opponent, it's not going to work. But you can't even beat one guy. How can you beat 5 guys? It doesn't make sense. But they're just not looking at it the right way. But the truth is they don't want to accept. I had the same problem when I first started martial art. I used to watch every karate movie, every martial art movie, and I thought I was so good, and I studied karate, studied taekwondo, did so many different martial arts, maybe for more than 10 years. And then I fought my friend who did a jiu-jitsu only 6 months. And we started sparring. First thing, he'd take me down, put me on the ground, armbar. He got lucky. I'll try again. I go back, try to punch him, he'd duck, grab me, take me down, choke me.
Hey!
I look at myself. Okay, try one more time. And then next time, choke. 5-10 seconds, I tried to throw one punch and he'd take me down and choke me. So I said, after that day, I said, okay, I don't know enough. I need to learn more. But some people don't want to admit to themselves that they don't know everything. So they think, I didn't win because my taekwondo is not good enough. So I go practice my kick again. No! You need to learn something else. Your kick is great. You have a good kick. But just a kick is not going to win your fight. You have to know everything to be a real martial artist.
But go back to our situation.
Sure. What about it?
Yeah. Some fighters say, I practice this because it's easy to follow. And this is too...
Right, yes. They make excuses like, for instance, I'll say Florian. He said he doesn't like jiu-jitsu, it's not for him. Man, it's for everybody.
What is for him? Huh?
Right? But his Wing Chun is great. So if he could take what he knows from Wing Chun, which is that range of this fighting, is great. I practiced with him. I couldn't I said, but because I can fight in different ranges, I just know if I fight like Florian, for instance, I don't stand here. Either I'm here or I take him down. So if he would just add more to his game, he could be great. You know, and that showed in his fight with Tom.
But right now they all get injured or some reason.
Well,
or
like James, he has a really bad knee. And he came training a lot of Taiwan BJJ, and every day he always has knee problems. And it happens. I have bad knees. I have bad shoulder. It's just time, you know. So I understand. You know, maybe he thought he's very healthy, but he starts training really hard and his knee bothers him. I understand.
But about keep the viewer, the people who live in Taiwan know the martial arts, and we have to keep going the show.
Right.
Some guys get an injury, or some guys they realize they cannot do this, and they realize maybe it's not just that easy like before they think.
Right.
So.
MMA 是，它虽然是一种运动，但它是最符合实际战斗的一种运动。那其实你的敌人他不会因为你跌倒，他就饶过你。在实际战斗上，你的敌人一定是绝对想把你揍扁，揍到地板上。他绝对不可能因为你打到地板，他就不攻击，他就哦好对不起，等你站起来再打，不会。所以我觉得这种心态是很不行的，在 MMA 里面。
Now we have to do what actually I thought was more interested in the beginning and focus on the martial arts side, not focus on so much the champion and this and that. Which true martial art is not about the champion, it's about your individual self. So we can focus on the individual fighters, so we can start going to their gyms, studying like what motivates this person to want to train martial art.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own reason. Some people have bullies in their life. They want to learn how to defend themselves. Some people want to get in better shape. Some people want to learn a new sport. So, I don't know, what do you think?
I think it's good.
So what? We go to their gym and train.
We go to their gym and introduce, because I think people want to know more about his style.
Right.
You know, why you train here? What is your reason? I want to show the spirit of martial arts. Why? Because I know so many people like before he was a kid, very weak, and he doesn't have confidence. And after he practice the martial arts, he feel more confident and he getting stronger. But he won't beat he won't try to beat the classmate or in the class, something like that. Or some guys very bad. After they practice martial arts, they start to change.
Yes.
They become better.
Yes.
Nice
better
person.
people.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I think we should let Taiwanese know. See, it's not like because people think it's rude.
Right. We have to show them that martial art is not just about hurting other person.
No, and I think focus on the fighters will fight in the event. Then the people know why they practice martial art. Let Taiwanese know, and then maybe they will give them some courage.
Open their mind.
Yeah, open the mind. Like maybe can help them to know.
Look, martial art is good for everybody to practice, so we have they can learn that from this show.
Different kind of martial art is okay.
It doesn't mean you have to be a fighter. It just means you want to explore yourself, learn something new.
Yeah, but I also think the most important thing in Taiwan is, come on, one thing's not enough.
Right.
You know, people think, oh, this punch, oh, you die.
Right.
Bullshit. You know.
This is not just Taiwan problem. This is the whole world problem. You know.
Like when you say, you should be no more thing.
Yes.
So I think let's focus on this and show different technique. You know, in the future episode.
But one problem I think I see that's happening right now is that people